Hey guys, Deju22 here, and welcome to Armageddon, and this will be the first match of the show, and it will feature Chuck Norris defending his United States Heavyweight Championship against a familiar opponent. Hello everybody, and welcome to Armageddon, and I have to admit, I'm a little nervous, not because I'm doing this for the first time this season. No, I'm nervous because there is the possibility that I could very well lose. But then again, I am nervous, before a big match, and this is probably the biggest match of my career. But enough about me. For Norris, his opponent is Bruce Lee, the Attitude Champion. And these two are no strangers to one another. I don't have to tell you anymore that these two have no love lost for each other. But this is Armageddon, and the first match is a Hell in a Cell match. And folks, get used to it. You're going to see a lot of these as these matches were made by the board of directors. And of course, Lee, hearing it from the crowd, and the crowd doesn't appreciate the attitude of Bruce Lee. Now, if Bruce Lee wins, he would become the United States champion, but the rights to Chuck Norris, or the rights to the Attitude Championship, will transfer over to Chuck Norris. And of course, Chuck Norris would be under the effects of the Attitude Championship. But folks, this is what this match is all about. The United States Championship, and partly revenge, at least for Chuck Norris. I mean, Chuck Norris was embarrassed when he got his ass kicked by Chuck Norris. But anyways, we're underway, and I could probably go move for move, but it would be a bit boring. I'll be honest with you, it kind of does get boring after a while. So for Norris and for Bruce Lee, their strategy is very simple. They'll have to match hold for hold, punch for punch, until one of them can get the advantage. So I'm not going to talk very much, but of course the main events are indeed Pikachu and Mario. They have some scores to settle, especially in Hell in a Cell. Same thing with the Battle of the Vaders. Wait a minute. A chin lock right to Chuck Norris. Is Chuck Norris going to tap out? No, he's not. Nope, doesn't tap out. Also is the Battle of the Vaders, and you're going to see Darth Vader take on the man they call Vader, and it was the man they call Vader that came up with the suggestion that the loser will be fired. But of course, it would be completely moot. I said moot, not mute. If in the next match, which is going to be 10 against myself, yes, it's going to be me and 10, and if I lose, the company is done, and it's going over. Wait a minute. A full Nelson slapped on Bruce Lee, but Bruce Lee did not tap out. So yeah, if I lose, this is it. No more videos on YouTube. In fact, it was YouTube that was cost effective. I mean, when I took over the company, before, all we had was, regional shows. We didn't have television or radio. Seldomly did we ever have that. But nonetheless, YouTube was very cost efficient, and by putting these videos on YouTube, what you see is what you get. And ever since then, the business has just expanded beyond my grandfather and my father's wildest dreams. And of course, my father is sitting pretty. I mean, he's finally getting the rest that he deserves. But it could all end rather quickly if I lose to 10. And of course, if 10 loses, and if I beat 10 and he loses, he's out of a job. So I got to win. That's how nervous I am, folks. That's how nervous I am. Meanwhile, these guys are indeed trading holds and trading punches, as Chuck Norris is going to try to work on the arm. But of course, Bruce Lee is very powerful. I mean, you saw what he did to Chuck Norris in Way of the Dragon. And now, wait a minute, a sleeper. Is he going to get it? No. Again, it's a good idea to wear down, you know, your opponent, but again, if your opponent's not going to give up, you just have to beat on him some more. But you also have to be very careful. In fact, I'll be honest with you, the safest place is the ring. I mean, you don't want to go outside. I mean, it's bad enough you have to deal with the ring steps, the posts, but then you have the cage, and then you have the concrete floor. I mean, yeah, there's padding, but there's like 2 inches of padding to soften the blow, but even then it doesn't help. And Chuck Norris just going to work on him. No, a reversal. And then a knee right to the head. And another Hurricane Rana. So yeah, this is just back and forth. Left and right. And a back suplex right to Chuck Norris. But again, no one man has the advantage. Arm breaker right to Norris. Another back suplex to Norris. And a beautiful drop kick. As these guys are going to continue to fight, I should mention that outside of our business operations, I personally, as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, I am very happy that I finished New Super Mario Bros. Wii, especially when I had the chance to recover from the beating that I initially took from 10. I was able to use that time to... Wait a minute. 1, 2... No. Kick out by Bruce Lee. So yeah, I used the downtime to finish up New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. It was my first LP, but you know, there's a first for everything, you know. I mean, for Slim Kirby, of course, anybody who knows Slim Kirby would know Donkey Kong Country was, or not Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64 was his first LP. And I believe for my good friend Nufi Bonga, his first LP was it was a Super Mario Brothers hack that featured Link. I remember that one as if it was yesterday, man. But if you want an official Let's Play, I would have to say Mega Man. The very, 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 very first Mega Man game. I would probably say that is his first LP. Meanwhile, Chuck Norris is kicking Bruce Lee in the face. And of course, Bruce Lee, being as narcissistic as he has become in recent weeks, doesn't like that at all. And Chuck Norris went for a shoulder tackle, but ends up tackling the turnbuckle. And that's no good. But so far, no one man has had the advantage. And a leg sweep right to Bruce Lee. And once again, Chuck Norris kicks Bruce Lee in the face. I don't know how smart that is. I mean, if anything, you're pretty much pissing off Bruce Lee, but wait a minute. 1, 2, no. Kick out by Chuck Norris. Again, I anticipated they would not quit. You know, there's no quit in Chuck Norris. In fact, you can't even spell Chuck Norris with the word quit. And wait a minute. A karate chop right to Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris is down for the count. 1, No, a 1 count by Chuck Norris. I mean, Chuck Norris kicked out a 1. Then again, Chuck Norris is one of the... What can I say? He is this... Ugh, I can't even say it. Wait. 1, 2... No, kick out. I was trying to say that Chuck Norris is indeed the most powerful force in the universe, although Darth Vader would pretty much tell you otherwise. And I'm pretty sure Bruce Lee somewhere... Oh no, wait. That's right, he's here. He would probably tell me that he's the most powerful force in the universe. Maybe he is, I don't know. Then again, I may not want to know. I mean, it's one thing to... Oh, and a rake in the eyes, right to Chuck Norris. So again, the Attitude Championship, you know, has changed his, you know, moveset, or his mannerisms, so to speak. And, wait a minute. A Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper right to Chuck Norris. Is Chuck Norris going to tap out here? No! Chuck Norris is still in. But Chuck Norris, well, he kind of laid the smackdown on Bruce Lee, but... And now, turnabout is fair play, a rake in the eyes right to Bruce Lee. And another full Nelson right to Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee once again breaks out of it. I mean, come on. Bruce Lee has tremendous upper body strength. I mean, you just saw that. Although, as this match wears on, I'm beginning to see that Bruce Lee is clutching his head, and that's not good. Ooh, and a throat thrust. That's kind of like a punch to the throat, and a sleeper slam. And now what's Chuck Norris gonna do? He missed that missile dropkick. So yeah, these guys are just going back and forth, like I said before. Wait a minute. Judgment Slam. Judgment Slam right to Bruce Lee. And, I don't know what Chuck Norris was doing. He should have went for the cover. And a missile dropkick that connects finally. But Bruce Lee still got up. And, uh-oh, wait a minute. 2 shoulder tackles. And a back suplex bomb. And now Chuck Norris is back in the driver's seat. Now he whips him into the corner. Nope. Countered by Lee. Wait a minute. Whisper in the Wind. Whisper in the Wind right to Chuck Norris. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And folks, the winner and new United States Heavyweight Champion, Bruce Lee, and of course, the Attitude Champion is now Chuck Norris. Well, folks, that's just the first match. That's the first match, folks. And if you thought that was something, oh boy, you're going to enjoy the next match as well. Stay tuned for the next match here at Armageddon. Alright, peace.